Yo, 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 it's your boy Rockstar. I want to welcome you to another episode of At My Mama's House. It's your boy Rockstar, the host, and as always, I got my boys on the panel who I'm about to introduce to you in a minute. First off, as always, I always like to say, I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. You know what I'm talking about? Another episode, we finna knock in the books, man. So we got my boy Big Yogi in the building. Say, what's up?
What up, world? Hey, man, keep calm, fuck with a fat boy, baby. 10 toes down, we out here.
Yeah, we got my boy Rich in the building. Rich, holla at him.
Hey, I'm here. Yes, sir, I'm here.
We got Trust back in the building. Say what's up.
What's up, man? I'm coming for the smoke this week, man. I was watching the show today from last week. Y'all did Wednesday. I ain't like this shit. You and Rich getting along and shit. All big happy family, man.
Thank you.
I want some smoke.
Thank you. Thank you,
Quality. What's up? Say something to the people.
What's happening, world? How y'all doing, man? Good to see everybody, man. I see that, huh? Trust, you want that smoke back, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Man, first off, I want to say thank y'all, man, for committing to Mondays. Because I want it with us being able to do 2 shows a week, at least most of us, we know some might came when you can't. It makes it easy on us, and I don't have to worry about focusing on trying to get a lot of these topics out. You know what I mean? Because it's very important that we do touch the hot topics, because that's what helps get the ratings. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear you talk about what's the hottest topics. And so it's so many, and as I always do my research, and a lot of these panel podcasts, they do 3-4 shows a week. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know what? I think we're at a point where it's time to commit to 2. And again, there's no pressure. It doesn't have to be all of us all the time, because at some point we're gonna have, guest people on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Not actual co-hosts. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna balance out, man. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go and get into it, man. We're gonna go and get into the icebreaker, bro. Y'all ready for the icebreaker, man?
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
go and drop that thing.
Yeah, let's go and get into it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I hear some noise, fam. All right, mute your mics.
The girl that always cries.
I'm passing the phone to the mother that struggles.
Why would you?
Okay, my bad.
Okay, your friend, mama. Why would you say that?
Say
Say it.
Say what?
A mother that struggles.
Exposed in front of the whole camera. That's crazy.
The struggle with what? Maya, why would you say that?
Mama, I know who you is. You sitting there acting like a lady. We is struggling.
Maya, we're not struggling.
We're struggling.
I'm talking about put mama on blast, didn't he? But them kids got tell it. Kids got tell it every time.
I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit funny. Hey, man, when I first saw it, I ain't even bother looking for no more motherfucking icebreakers.
That was it.
See?
Hey man, so they was playing this game. It's like a social media game where you pass the phone and that person describes the person coming after them. And so the brother said, this person, she always cry a lot. Gave the sister the phone, and her mama was next. And she say, this person that always cry.
See?
Hey man, you know they say kids don't lie.
Hey, I always know you can't take the U out of you. You spell it Y-O-U. You cannot take the U out of you because you spell it with Y-O-U. Yes,
Kids
sir.
will tell kids are the original snitches.
Yeah. They just tell
See,
the
for
truth.
real.
They not obligated. They not obligated. They ain't obligated to not snitch.
Hey, but there's also a lesson too, man. Back when I was little, man, my parents didn't keep us in none of the mix of what they had going on. Kids are exposed to too much nowadays, man, so they can say shit like that.
I don't know, Yogi. I don't know. You know, we didn't have social media.
Well, shit, I got hit in my mouth one time. My mom was at the store and she was giving her wrong phone number. I said, no, mama, our phone number ain't that. She bap right there. You know, because you have to run that credit card. You have to slide that thing. You have to get your phone number. So she was giving the wrong phone number. I was a little lad. I heard her saying, I'm like, okay, no, I'm thinking she don't know. I'm telling her the right number. She looked at me and bapped me right quick. Bap. The lady caught on. She didn't say nothing, though. I guess she took that wrong number. But I was like, you know what? Telling the truth and being good ain't always, what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a valuable lesson right there,
Stay out of grown folks' business.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right.
But I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Come on, Ever.
It goes to prove. It goes to prove. Kids don't listen to what you say. They listen to what they see. They listen to what you do and don't do.
Yeah.
That's true, too. You know what I mean? So that's why I changed my approach to a certain extent when, you know what I mean? Like when I used to, smoke the reefer. Man, I kept it away from them, man. You know what I mean? I ain't want them seeing me. They still got exposed. Sometimes I was slipping when they got older. You know what I'm saying? So, but my daughter, she the reason why I stopped. She the reason I stopped. She was older. She was a teenager, almost grown. I like. Actually, she was an adult, but man, that was funny than a bug, But hey, ain't no future in your front, though.
Shit.
Ain't no future in your front,
Keep it real at all times, man.
At all times. Yup. All right, so the next stage, man, we finna it's the flower section. So for the people who just watching, ain't never seen the show, this is a stage. This is a part of the show where we give people their flowers. If we can come on here every other day and give our constructive criticism about people, then I think it's best that we can give people their praises and their flowers. So this is who I'm gonna give the flowers to this week. All right, hold on just a second. Nah, that ain't it. Let me get it to. Let me see where it's at. Image file. So this is who I'm giving the flowers to this week. You did? Can y'all see that?
Nope.
Y'all can't? Oh.
You giving it to us?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay. I see it.
You giving it to us?
Yeah. I see it. I caught it.
Yeah, so this week, man, I want to give a flowers to my team, bro. You know what I mean? I want to thank y'all, bro, for the sacrifice. I want to thank y'all for the commitment. I want to thank y'all for the participation, man. I want to thank you for the input. I want to thank you for the constructive criticism. I want to thank you for agreeing with me. I want to thank you for disagreeing with me. I want to thank you for your presence, bro. You know, this is proof, and this is a part of, you know, this further proves my argument when I say, you know, we are our worst enemy, and at the end of the day, regardless of who our enemies is, our worst enemy is always us. This is proof that when we stick together, bro, we unstoppable. Because you got to think about this. This type of show couldn't exist with myself. It just would. It's impossible. You know what I mean? This show exists because of all those people in that picture, bro. You know what I'm saying? When one didn't make it, we filled them in. When the other one didn't make it, we filled them in. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to appreciate that, man. So it was only right I give my flowers to my team. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up, man.
Hey,
Round
except
of
for quality.
applause.
Appreciate it, man.
Quality finally turned that camera on. That boy was MIA for that one, boy. You got to
Yeah.
for that one, man. You getting flowers, my boy. Turn up.
I am so appreciative of that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
Real shit. Appreciate you, fam.
Already, man. So, you know, hey, it was only right, bro. I had to do it. I said, I got to do this. Today is our week. It's day week. So I appreciate it, man. Because,
Hey,
man, man, because I think about a lot of the sacrifices that come to me when it comes to just making the show on time. And, you know, when I sit back and, you know, I'm not a selfish person. I said to myself, shit, I know I ain't the only one making sacrifice. I said, I know it got to be something going on the back end with them here, at least here and there, maybe not every week. I know it's something going on. And they like, man, I got to make it happen. I got to get on the show. I know I ain't alone. And I ain't even talked to y'all about this, but am I telling the truth? Am I correct or not?
You 100. You 100.
Like
hey, life be life, boy.
whirling.
Yeah, the light and life be life, my boy.
Now here's the crazy part about that. I never really had that conversation with y'all.
Never.
And here we are. But organic, bro. And, you know, it just goes to show you, man, that how energy truly works. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't into telling the future, but I think we can foresee the future based on energy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man, we got a nice little conglomerate going on right now, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is the first thing that I want to get into. Let's see how we're gonna do this. You know what I'm gonna do this. We're gonna start off with the boss man D-Lo situation.
Oh, bless us all. Bless us all.
I'm coming on TikTok to address the Bossman situation. Bossman D-Lo never messaged me. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. He messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but a bitch was bored. And I thought it was funny, but now I know it's not funny because I'm really fucking with this man's career and his money. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all can bash me, y'all can hate me. I really don't give a fuck.
All right, so this trans who lied on Boss Man D-Lo, the rapper, he's a rapper out of, I think, Florida. Basically what happened is I guess like maybe a month ago, she had posted some alleged DMs showing that Boss Man D-Lo was getting at her and knew that he was trans. And of course, as usual, it's easy to, you know, to make a man guilty in the court of public opinion. You know, it's so quick to believe that a man is gay. It's so quick to believe that a man is broke. It's so quick to believe that a man is a deadbeat dad. It's so quick to believe that a man is a deadbeat husband. And this is just another classic case of where a man was accused of being gay or down low, but only this time the person who lied on him, who's a popular influencer, I did my research, the trans has like 500,000 followers, even does music or something like that. And fortunately, the trans came, and admitted that, hey, he lied, and so the first person I'm gonna go to is Trust. Trust, I have a question about this.
Yeah.
What?
Finna start the smoke.
Nothing, man.
My boy said you ready for the smoke this week,
You
right?
know I'm ready for the smoke. I'm ready for
He ready
smoke.
for the smoke with the
man.
smoke.
Come on, let's
man.
talk about it. What's up?
Hey, Trust should have known I was gonna come to me one of last week Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what we need, because at the end of the day, bro, that's what's gonna make us stand out more than anybody is our relentless and organic, brutally respectful, honest truth. You know what I mean? So Trust, what's your thoughts on this before I ask certain questions? What's your thoughts on this? Remember, y'all, we got to start working on muting our voice.
Man, I call bullshit. Now, this nigga expect me to believe that coincidentally, Boss Man D-Lo is messing with his homegirl, and coincidentally, a fake AI page of Boss Man D-Lo jumping his DM, and he goes on to make a whole fake thread with text messages. Yeah, I call bullshit. Sound like Boss Man D-Lo went to the bank, got that money right. We need to fix this.
All right, so let me respond to that.
Yes, sir.
So, me being y'all know I'm the techie guy. I don't know if y'all practice AI. You can do that with AI. You can tell AI to do that, and it'll do it.
It can.
Okay.
I'm telling what I know. So, for example, if you go online, you might see pictures of LeBron wearing dresses and purses. All that's AI.
Yeah.
All of it AI, bro.
But what are the odds?
The odds are high.
Of all that coming together. Not just the AI. You got to add in all those other factors also. So Boss Man D-Lo messed with your homegirl.
Yeah, that's who he actually was messing around with.
Okay. And the AI of Boss Man D-Lo hits your DM.
No, when you can AI and doctor, you can create that and it look real.
But he didn't say that that he doctored the AI. He say the fake AI hit him and he just ran with the story.
No, she just admitted that she did it with AI.
He, nigga, call that nigga he. That's a man.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I have to. Hey, I must have
facts. Facts. My bad. Yeah. He said he did it.
He say he made the text threads
through
of
AI,
them texting of them. He was talking about two different messages. He was talking about the Instagram messages and the phone text messages. He say he doctored the AI. Want to play it again?
Yes, I'm going to play it again.
Okay, play it again.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on just a second.
Hey, y'all put y'all mask on, man.
I'm waiting on it to come up. Hold on, y'all.
Trust smoking this bitch out right now. We finna let you cook, brother. Get on his ass.
On his ass you go.
What y'all mean getting on my ass? Y'all act like I'm defending the motherfucker.
Nah, we talking about Boss Man D-Lo.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm defending shit. Because guess what? I mean, Trust may be right.
See?
We talking about the monster.
The monster is crazy.
See?
Adjust the Bossman situation. Bossman D-Lo never messaged me. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. He messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but a bitch was bored. And I thought it was funny, but now I know it's not funny because I'm really fucking with this man's career and his money. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all can bash me, y'all can hate me. I really don't give a fuck.
I stand by what I said.
Okay, it was all on IG. Okay. I'm thinking like a phone and
think it. Hey, she say her homegirl was texting him though. He was texting her homegirl, right?
Yeah.
He was
That's who
texting
he
the
was actually
homegirl.
sleeping with.
He was fucking her?
Yes, it's with a homegirl.
Oh,
It's
I thought you
his
just texted
homegirl.
her. Oh, okay. I didn't know. But now
Yeah.
you know.
You know these girls, they got their gay homies. You know how it's modern day. You know how these motherfuckers is.
Can I ask one question though? This is not a hard case to solve. Who we talking about? What's his name? I'm trying to get it.
Bossman D-Lo.
That's it right there. There it is. Down low. He said it right there in his name.
Bossman
down low.
D-Lo.
Damn what he said. Goddamn, why we gotta ask that? I ain't gotta ask. He just told me. I don't have to put him on front street. He told you. I'm the boss man D-Lo on the down low. I'm the boss motherfucker at that. I respect that, man. I respect. He just got one acting up. They tried to out him for a little bit, like trust that. He wanted an extra 20. He went got it. He went got it and got right.
We got that.
Yeah. He went got that. His name Boss Man D. I'm just saying, Rock. Hey, I didn't do it. Like you say, it's trash. It ain't funny, but it's funny. All that. That's the same right there. Nigga named Boss Man D-Lo. It ain't funny, but it is funny. Hey, if you get caught like that and your name is D-Lo, oh man, come on. Man, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Making sense.
I could be wrong, but I know I ain't. Even though I am, I could be right. Yeah, I'm just saying. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. I'm just saying that. Yeah.
Look at Rock face.
He know I'm right this time. You can't argue with it because the man named himself that. I'm just
Don't
saying.
speak for me.
Wait, brother. Hey man,
got a point. Bossman
No, we don't
D-Lo.
have a point.
Bossman D-Lo. What does
D-Lo
D-Lo mean?
Hey,
I'm
Rock,
not putting
you
nothing
kind of
to
got
it.
a point, bro.
I'm just saying his name.
Like, why would you even
That's
put
all
that
I'm
shit in your
saying.
name, my nigga?
Yeah, man.
Like, why would you like LBGTQ in the letters? You know what I'm saying? Why would you even put that in your name, fam?
I'm just saying.
And then he didn't even say pause after he came out. That's crazy.
Say, Daddy. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. Woo.
Oh,
Hey,
Let me say this. I'm not supporting this shit because I don't want to be a part of a video that ain't gonna age well.
You see what I'm talking about?
And y'all gotta, cause guess what? Here's the thing, bro. Too often, us heterosexual black men are accused of this, and it's so easy for us to fall into that believing shit, bro. We got like, kinfolk, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be mindful of that. Like, dog, you know what I'm saying? We can't be putting that jacket on people and when it ain't been proven. Then here it is. Hold on, hear me out. We literally have a trans that at least came out and admitted they were lying, and look how we still doing them, man. We still holding them to the gay shit, the D-Lo shit. It's like we can't win for losing, dog. That's kind of fucked up.
You're a statistical man. You're a statistical man. You know the statistics of the alphabet community, that it is growing, and the down low part of it.
Less than 0.5% of the population of America is actually a LBG. Less than 0.5%. You got to remember, it's almost 400 million Americans.
Okay, so what was it before the less than 5%?
It was lesser than that. It's only growing.
It's only growing, and that's my point that I'm making. It's growing, and even when it's growing,
it's a huge minority. But even still, now I can't use a statistic to prove that D-Lo is down low.
We ain't trying to prove what D-Lo is.
I didn't say you said that. I'm just responding with this the statistics.
Hear me out though. Like the statistics, the number is growing. I'm not trying to say the man is, the man ain't. What I am saying is this: when you are in his, I guess, particular situation, you tend not to want to let that be known that you are that way. So he's probably doing the best he can to hide it.
Insinuating that he's down low.
Well, we all insinuating because we don't even know if any of this is true. All we got to watch what this fool say.
And I'm not finna claim that man DL in the court of public opinion, and I don't have no actual facts.
I ain't gonna say he ain't, and I don't have no actual facts.
Hey, look,
I was
just bullshitting. I don't know what that man did.
Let him do what he do.
I'm gonna say he ain't.
I don't know what that man doing is personal. That's his business. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't boss man D-Lo. That's all I know. I'm not saying what
that's
he's doing.
Hey, Rich be on that shit, boy.
Y'all better be careful. Gotta be careful, bro.
Man, these rappers come and go. We talk about boss man D-Lo.
Nah, come on. Let's not bring it. Ain't about being a rapper because it's regular black men every day that get falsely accused of this shit. A bitch get mad. He gay.
True.
Like, I'm just saying.
True.
If a woman said it holds no merit.
Look, I know somebody personally who was accused of this shit.
Yeah.
Like he family, like a little bro.
Yeah. Tried to roast my boy.
Tried to kill my boy. Man, fuck that bitch. Bitch, you lying, hoe.
You said that with your chest.
With my right.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you ain't finna clown my motherfucking brother like that, dog.
Yeah,
we been know bitches ain't shit though. So you know.
Okay. That trans think he a bitch. So that bitch ain't shit either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? Because here's my point. Think about how many when my little bro got accused of that shit. Think about how many people actually want to believe it.
Yeah.
Think about that, bro.
Yeah, because I was checking motherfuckers about that shit. Like, man,
me too. I was checking motherfuckers. Like, nah, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, especially in our community, bro. We always looking for some messy ass shit and just going with the narrative, bro.
For sure.
So, once again, boss man D-Lo, look, I ain't saying you like that, fam.
That's like my brother and shit. Hell, he ain't closer to me than he closer to you. So like trust or this or that. But Kimbo, that's family, my nigga. We support each other, bro. We the rock. Been knowing each other since like now, and he ain't never showed me no signs. So. No, man, I ain't finna let a motherfucker play my people like that.
Can I be the devil advocate? Can I be the devil advocate?
You is.
I'm just gonna say this.
You ain't an advocate. You are.
I'm just gonna say this. You got Eddie Murphy. You got the White House. You got all these guys that, you know what I'm trying to say? We didn't think. You got Puffy right now with the cum on his nipples. We didn't think. So
yeah, who didn't know these niggas was gay?
Hold on, I'm just saying.
You didn't know the White House was a suspect? He used to grab niggas' ass on the sideline.
No, correction. He's grabbing
the
other area. He did both. It was times he grabbed niggas' ass. It was time he grabbed niggas' nuts. How can you?
I'm just saying, you know,
show signs.
They had that nigga grabbing that player man's in 4K, bro.
And you know what, Rock? It's hard to tell with these new niggas. They different. They don't see nothing wrong with it sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say he is, but I'm not going to say not. I'm just going to say his name is Boss Man D-Lo. That's all I can say.
Hey, Rick, you is not going to let this man make it, is it?
That's it. I know. He's not. I'm just saying his name. You know what I'm saying?
We hear Rich.
What if it's Rich? Hey, Rich, what if his name? What if that man named D'Angelo or something? Yeah.
See, now look, see,
How does it feel, ass nigga?
Hey,
no.
Yeah. He could have named himself Dyslexics. You know, anything.
Gotta be careful, fam.
Yeah, I understand.
Is we gonna be a part of the problem, or we gonna be part of the solution? We should gotta be careful if we're gonna be a part of the same people that's propagating.
But well, there's smoke. They sometimes be a little fire. You know, like Trust say, he was hitting the homegirl that was. Oh, that's kind of convenient.
You gotta be careful, dog.
That's convenient.
Careful,
I know.
Bro.
Yeah,
I gotta be careful, bro. I ain't Boss Man D-Lo. Keep making some good music. Keep making some club bangers.
Hey, and Boss Man D-Lo.
Until it's proof that you dead. You rocking with the chicks for me, bro. I'm good.
Hey,
bro.
look, I ain't got nothing against you, big dog, but check IDs, man. My D's gonna tell you everything you need to know.
man, he might need her to make the good music. Shit, he go get a regular broad. He might fuck up. Boss Man, keep doing what keep you doing. You know, that's my advice to you.
All right, mute your mics. We're gonna go to the next subject. All right, mute your mics.
I got to prison, not counting. When I got to prison, I wish I would have got to that hole sooner. I wish soon as I got locked up, y'all took me to prison.
Why is that?
Prison was like a college. It was like a college, just slower. You got your weight room, you got your gym, you got your dorm, you got your chow hall, your cafeteria. You know,
more structure.
It was a lot of structure. It taught me a lot. I think me going to prison was the best thing I ever to me in my life.
What did it teach you?
Being organized, stability. It taught me to appreciate things. As far as like a lot of people go in their bathroom and look at toothpaste and that shit just be coming out all type of crazy around the top of it, going in the sink, not giving a fuck until you get to a point where you need it and you ain't got it. So I'm talking about, bro, like it was like sitting there washing your drawers in a mop bucket because you ain't got no washer and dryer. You know what I'm saying? You indigent, so you got to get shit from the state, which they not giving you no good toothpaste. That shit is glue and mint. That's it. Make it work. You know what I mean? So it taught me to appreciate a lot of things, bro. A lot of things. And then it taught me what was real. Because I always felt like if you ain't going to visit me in prison, you ain't going to visit me when I die. Out of sight, out of mind. You're not going to visit me when I die, bro. That's just what it is. I'm not going to be able to see it anyway.
Yeah,
but I know, but I'm here now, and you ain't even coming. So I know it ain't going to be. That's why I never understood why people do the whole RIP with all the shirts and shit for a couple days. You ain't going to never hear nothing about that person no more other than the people that was really, really close to them. It really drag on them because it's like you could see them suffering through that shit every day. But it's like, out of sight, out of mind. And I understood that. And like I said, and that's why I like apply myself on a lot of things because like I don't really be taking stuff personal unless it got to do with my money. You know what I mean? So a lot of things showed me like, bro, you can talk situations out, man. You ain't always got to be, because I was hot. Like you said, that was more of I think that was the best experience of my life. Prison.
Say it, Rock.
Say it with your chest.
Man, get that bitch shit out of here, nigga.
Ignorant.
First, y'all want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm on the other side of this right now.
Cool.
Well, you go, because I don't want to hear your mouth after I get through. Go.
Go ahead, Rick.
No, go. I want Rock. I'm on the other side. I want to hear. I want to hear.
I want to hear too.
All right, I'm going to go first. So my question is this. Why you got to go to prison to learn certain things in life, bro? You can learn that shit living life on the fly. First off, man, look, man, why would you want to wake up and go to sleep around a bunch of fucking dudes, man? Like, come and go as you please. You know what I'm saying? And it's also in your upbringing too, man. If your parents rocked out like they were supposed to rock out, man, they gonna teach you a lot of shit. Me personally, bro, I see this every day with myself, man. My mom used to tell me a lot of shit, a lot of little sayings. Everything happens for a reason, all that kind of shit, right? And every day I wake up and I walk through life, man, I realize, like, damn, that's what she was talking about. I ain't have to go to jail to experience that. I ain't never been to prison, you know what I'm saying? I've had my trouble, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never went down that road, you know what I'm saying? Thank God. But I ain't got to go there to learn shit neither. The shit that I've learned up to this point, and I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? I learn shit new every day. You feel me? But I ain't got to go to prison to learn that shit, bro. That's goofy talk, you know what I'm saying? Now, we don't know that man's background. He probably didn't have the structure that a lot of us have, you know what I'm saying? We got parents, and then like I'm the youngest, so I got big siblings, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen to them, they can kiss my ass, but I got one I listen to, he know who he is, you know what I'm saying? And I just had guidance. I didn't have to go get locked up in no white man's prison, bro, to sit up here and learn lessons. I understand the value of toothpaste. I understand the value of washing machines and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go to jail to do all that, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. You can learn this shit called life by walking through it, bro. That's it. That's all. My plane landed, man.
Now you want me to go rock? Want me to? Cause I'm on the other side. I'm way on the other side of this. You know what? I'm with y'all now, but I understand what he's saying to the fullest. This is what I'm saying. He's not saying that you need to, but it's a bunch of these young niggas out here that's on that bullshit and thinking they this and that. Go up in there. They want to do that 24/7. You know what I'm saying? 24/7 they on that. That's what he's saying. You'll go in there and find out what you really are. You know, if you gang banging, if you Christian, Muslim, you a Jew, you gay, you straight, you go in there, you gonna find out. Because you don't have no other choice but to. And everybody in there, I'm sure they didn't chose to go there. But when you there, you have a choice. Now the problem is when you come out the same way you went in. Because you're supposed to learn from every experience. And the growing up part is you got to realize you got dudes that was hustling and going to jail at 18, 19, and they sell it 30, 55. You got a 60-year-old selling. You finna grow up. You in there with grandpa. He don't want you to do this. He don't want. So you learn to respect another man on another level that you probably didn't when you was in the free world. You know, like right now, youngsters be, man, fuck them old people. And now you're not doing that. Anything you say is accountable for. Anything you do, you accountable for. How you move, and tomorrow ain't promised. So you learn how to stay alive, mind your business, and try to better yourself at the same time. That's a hell of a mind game. It ain't for everybody. And I trust and believe you do not have to go to jail to learn that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't. But some of them people, they need to be in there. When they in there, because like the times I did went, and that's why I'm speaking. Every time they'll be like, hey, man, you too sharp to be in here. When I was a youngster, they're like, nah, you ain't like them. And I wasn't. I didn't have my pants hanging down. I didn't do that. You know, I was leading the whole Islamic community in there. You know what I'm saying? I learned to speak 3 languages. But what I'm saying is I bettered myself in that. But if I was on the streets, trust and believe, I'd still been hustling. I wouldn't have learned that language. I wouldn't have learned how to, I wouldn't have developed into the man I came because I had time and a situation to reflect. Now, trust me, I could have did it without it, but I wouldn't. I would have kept getting to the money. You see what I'm trying to say? So sometimes we don't know if you have a higher power, you believe what the plan God have for you. You know what I'm trying to say? Just like earlier we said we can't talk on boss man D-Lo. That dude that might have really helped him. But that ain't the message you need to tell all youngsters to go to jail. But trust and believe. A lot of them out here in the way. They need to go in there and play and get their mind together. And it might help them. And some of them it might not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the end all to all. And I'm not saying it's the answer to everything. I'm just saying that it can benefit you if you go in there and do what you want to better yourself. It ain't much in there. So it's all you got is either going to be a Bible, a Quran, or whatever you can learn. You know what I'm saying? And you surround yourself with that. And that's just what it is. You know, a lot of people grow up going through that. I'm just saying that's the flip side. I'm not saying y'all wrong. Trust me, Yogi, I understand. I had to go through that bullshit. You understand? And I'm glad none of my kids are going through it. So I feel like I did the sacrifice, and I know. So, you know what I'm saying? I know it looked bad and he sound ignorant, but going through it, I understand what his ignorant ass trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
But see,
I don't want to be,
But see, it don't. But like I deal with these circumstances personally. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people that went down that road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes,
I didn't know. What I realized is this, man. Sometimes that shit don't work on everybody. They go in the same, they come out the same way they went the fuck in, retarded as fuck. Right. And I be sitting up here looking at you like, boy, what the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Then you got some people that got to go down that road a couple of times before they actually get the point. I got a kinfolk right now that went through that. You know what I'm saying? Went in there a couple of times. That last time, that boy said no more. Okay, that's cool, right? But me personally, I just feel like, and once again, I never been down that road, man. But like, I just don't see the why you, and like you said, bro, it's some young niggas out here that deserve to go get in that cage, man. They need to slow their ass down, get some straightening. You know what I'm saying?
Or they hurt somebody.
See, they already out here hurting each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if motherfuckers got to go down that road to get that lesson, man, it is what it is. Hey, but before I go on, man, YouTube land, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page, man. Let's run this bitch up,
And don't forget, Malcolm came out the penitentiary system. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there and find what you didn't know you was looking for. I'm just saying. But like I say, you do not have to go in there. Trust and believe. I'm not an advocate for nothing jail. You understand? I was in there because what I was trying to do, not what I was supposed to do. So, trust and believe. Rock, go on, eat his ass up.
When you say it that way, though, Rich, it makes a little bit more sense. I believe more so that it's like you say, it's like a punishment, and it's when you can't get yourself right regularly, then you go there, and that's the way you're being punished to try to get you to try to refrain from doing the things that you've been doing. And if it's taking all of that for you to do that, then you got a different level of a problem. See, I feel like there are levels to the problems, and your problem has to be really extreme if it took for you to have to go there to learn those lessons. The stuff we say, like washing out of the, I remember washing my socks and shit out the sink before, man. I was young, and sometimes we ain't have it. So, shit, you got to do what you got to do. I need clean socks. I remember all that type of stuff. So I did that and didn't even have to experience that type of life. Yeah. So, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a penny pincher. Anybody that know me, I'm a penny pincher. So valuing things such as food, I'm damn near gonna look crazy when I see food in the trash. Like, it's starving people around here and we throwing away shit. I don't believe in stuff like that. So that's just me though. That we all landed there, right?
Yes. You want me to go or you want to go?
Go ahead, cause I'm gonna go and just say my little 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't got much to say on it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say this: we have to be very careful about the message and the way we deliver a message to these young men out here, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. You got it, right?
All right, so I'm gonna break this down. I actually, when I first watched it, when I got the clip, actually somebody sent me that shit. When I got the clip, I found myself the first time. I wanted to give the dude some grace, right? So I watched it again because I didn't want to just jump on the man. Didn't nothing change with my mind. I wanted to give him some grace again because in my mind, something was telling me maybe he's trying to say something or interpret something, but he's not getting it right. So I watched it again. But when I watched it again, I still wasn't convinced. So I watched it again. And then I was convinced. But here's what I was convinced of after I watched it that last time. That nigga go back. He'll go back. I'm gonna tell you why. And you know, and it's one of these things where, you know, we do our best not to get personal or use personal examples, but okay. I've been in the slammer before, multiple times. I remember my grandfather again. He used to say these 3 words to me whenever I would F up. He would say, son, you got to remember these 3 things, bro, before you do anything. Prevention, prevention, prevention. He used to always beat that in my head. He used to say prevention, prevention, prevention. Son, learn what not to do. Now, it was something else that he told me one time, and this is one of the most powerful messages that he's ever gave me. He's given me a lot of dope messages. But you want to know what he told me one time? And it was because somebody had told me something about, they was talking about, it was him around my mom, and if somebody, they were like, well, you know, experience the best teacher, and, you know, they got to learn this and that. And you know what he got me to myself and told me? Because he used to be very good at telling me, don't fall into these myths and shit that black folks done fucking adopted as reality. And guess what this myth was? You know what he told me? He said, let me tell you something, son. Don't ever let these motherfuckers tell you that's bullshit and you believe it. He used to say, son, experience is not the best teacher. He say, if you and your boys go rob a bank and you get your head blown off, how you gonna learn from the experience? You're dead. He said, you want to know what's the best teacher, son? Knowledge. Now, here's what another wise man taught me, right? He used to tell me and break down the etymology of words. And you know what he told me? One of the words he broke down, he said, you know what knowledge means? I said, what? He said, knowledge is really 2 words bonded into one. He said, knowledge means knowing what's over the ledge. And I was like, what? He said, yeah. He said, see, people don't risk their lives finding out what's over the ledge, so you wouldn't have to lose your life trying to find out what's over the ledge. Sure. So it's just some things that you need to know not to do or learn not to do, right? So what I'm saying is, knowledge is the best teacher. I don't need prison to teach to let me know that jail ain't for me. I don't need to get burnt in a house fire to let me know that playing with fire ain't for me to be doing. I don't need to smoke crack to know crack ain't good for you. You see what I'm saying? And so when I hear him say what he's saying, psychologically, he's really exposing this ignorance, and he's really kind of lashing out, and he's kind of angry that he didn't have a proper structure. If you get what I'm saying. He's really bitter because he didn't have a proper structure, right? So it's kind of like, say your dad went in your life, right? So what dudes tend to do if they dad went in their life or they thought they dad went in their life? They tend to have anger issues and they tend to lash out, and they'll use anything to justify, like, I don't fuck with niggas. Niggas ain't shit. You're really mad because your daddy went in your life. So you mad at me and just like these bitches is. If y'all can give them a connection. It's psychological, dog. You know what I'm saying? And so my point to this is that anybody that saw that, please don't listen to that shit. Learn what not to do. Because at the end of the day, money ain't as valuable as we put our lives at risk to make, bro. It really ain't. Nigga go sell dope because he don't work a 9 to 5, but then you can make this fast money, then you go to jail. Now you got to get bonded out. You got to get a lawyer. You got to sell the shit that you got from selling the drugs. You really end up making less than the nigga that's working 9 to 5, nigga.
Hey, Rob.
So for me, my whole thing is that shouldn't nobody fix their mouth in no way to justify going to jail, to try to prove that going to jail ain't cool. It makes no fucking sense. It's asinine and it's hypocritical.
Hey, Rock, you're absolutely right. But I just was thinking on this side, man. If somebody is making money, it's hard to tell them that that's wrong or that's not right when they're trying to take care. You got to see the situation.
Don't matter.
I understand what you're saying. It don't matter, but if you're making thousands on thousands, you're not trying. See, it's like you say, the mentality. Because even though you think jail is bad or it ain't this, look at the dudes come out. They preserve. They got teeth fixed. They got glasses. They eyes. They got GEDs. It's gonna uplift them and try to, if you take care of the system. Like I heard you put in the chat, was talking about the arm. I was in Toastmasters when I was in prison. That was the first thing I did that was like different. I was in Toastmasters, you know. I was an art counter, where they counter do this, where you go get speeches. It teaches you how to talk.
What is Toastmaster?
It's a speech club where it teach you how to speak. All CEOs, all people that have speech, you have to take Toastmasters. And you go and you give speeches like what Rock was saying by now, that you can't say and you know you have to. It teach you how to think and speak clearly without pausing. You know, all that. It teach you everything. So
let me
that
ask
was
you
a good
this question,
experience.
Rich.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this question.
Because I wouldn't have never experienced that if I wouldn't have been in that. I'm just saying that was good.
Watch this question.
Yes, sir.
And then you've been there. Most of the men, or a large majority of the men that go to prison. Watch this. Be honest. And I want all y'all, thoughts on this.
Okay.
Be honest.
I will.
Did they learn them talents in there? Or did they already have them before they got there?
Which talents?
Talents, whatever the talent is.
85% probably already came in there with that talent. They just wasn't.
Thank you. Point proven.
You know, because they come in and cut
what
half.
Does it take? What does it take for them to be in prison and cage to act it out? So here's my point. So they chose to make the fast money doing something illegal over doing something that they already have a talent in because it didn't make as much money, just to go to prison and do it for 35 cents a day. Make it make sense.
It don't. It don't. But you don't ever count going to jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like any sport you do, anything you do. You can, and this too, Rob.
It don't matter.
You got. Can you imagine somebody just? I'm gonna ask you one question.
Do consequences care about why?
No, but can I ask you one question?
What we talking about?
I'm just saying. Can you fathom that some guys just love the game and doing that shit so much that they know what come with it? Jail, this, that. They love the game. It's until they want to give it up. And I'm not talking about myself. I met some guys who just love the game, man. They don't give a damn. They take what come with it, man. You know, all that death.
I mean, that's true.
I'm like, but you look at them and think they crazy, but that's what they do.
They are crazy.
Listen.
Yes, they are.
I know.
I was crazy.
I'm with you. I'm just saying.
They love it.
They love it, but
I was stupid. I was crazy.
You know?
Like, listen, I'm going to use me for example. I fucking hate drug dealers. I hate them motherfuckers. I hate them. I hate them.
That's a strong word, but I like it.
It's strong.
Why?
Listen.
Why you hate
Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I got y'all. I need y'all to bear with me.
Okay.
While y'all waiting, hit that like button. Press subscribe, share it with a friend.
All right.
Comment, subscribe, share, do all that. Get them numbers up, baby.
This is an interesting topic though, because
man,
jail is not no fun place, but you know, like you say, some motherfuckers do need to be set down, moving too fast.
You know what? If you ever was to go there, man, it's certain people you'll meet in jail, and you'll be like, I understand right now.
I want y'all to
with
listen
everything
to
in the jail. They just move different.
Hey, mute y'all mics. I don't mean to cut y'all off. I want y'all to listen to what Kool Moe Dee said in an interview on the Willie D show.
Generation of a generational thought process, because I said for me, the first sellout in the hood is the drug dealer, and people don't look at it that way. And
expound on that.
The first sellout is a drug dealer because I'm just trying to feed my family is not an answer for you to be able to kill my family. You can't kill my family because you're trying to feed your family. So you're the first sellout, and we co-sign that and be cool. It's like he's just trying to eat. He's not just trying to eat. He's killing your family while he's trying to eat. You're creating a climate that makes black on black the worst thing on the planet. You're killing black people trying to make a living. And the oppressor is absolutely loving that. And I said they love a drug dealer. Your colonizer loves a drug dealer because you're killing your people to feed yourself.
He not wrong, Rob.
No.
He not wrong, Rob.
Mute, Mike. All right.
He not
I'm
wrong,
mute, Rob.
I'm mute.
That boy dropped bars.
Yeah, he not wrong.
Yeah.
Case closed.
But you know what, Rob? Can I say this? And
You,
only thing,
how can you backdoor that, Rich?
I'm not backdoing. What I'm saying
Oh,
is,
okay.
I'm all the way down, because I can tell you this. I wasn't with that either. I stopped. But what I'm saying is, because I come from the cloth, I don't criticize them. I try to give them.
I criticize them because I come from the cloth.
I say, hey, you wanna start?
Oh, I
business?
criticize.
Hey, you looked at doing this. I try to give them an option. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want to take nothing from you, and I ain't got nothing to give you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take. I wouldn't take your Christianity, and I ain't got nothing to give you. I don't want to take your Islam. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take your drug dealer, and what you gonna give me? Because that's gonna be the question. What you gonna give me?
Bring shame back. We need to bring shame back. That's including shame. If we bring shame back for these hoes, we need to bring shame back to the drug dealer.
Everybody can get it.
Everybody can get it.
But the drug
Because guess what? Because guess what, Rich? Because guess, Rich, you want to know what was a part of the problem with me being a drug dealer?
Talk to
I got glorified for that shit.
Yes.
That's the problem. I never got shamed for being a drug dealer. Never.
No.
I got glorified. I was the man. I'm that nigga. Yes. All the girls just love. All the niggas.
Yes.
That boy.
Yes. Yes.
Drug dealers are the first sellout. Like, Kool Moe Dee dropped a super bar, bro.
It ain't just drug dealers going to jail, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know, any criminal. But the drug dealer is the most glorified of the criminals.
Yeah,
they're glorified, bro.
Because people supposed to flamboyant.
It's our culture.
There's the culture.
It's our culture.
It's the culture.
And exactly. But again, I can't justify it. I'm bringing shame back. I don't like, and you know, like for me, man, I can't. Let me tell you how cold this game is, right? And this is my point, that if you really a good person, it's gonna always exist in you, even when you're doing something wrong. Before you get out. Let me explain why.
Yes.
I used to stop selling drugs at 10 o'clock. Another thing.
Smart.
Another thing. I remember when I stopped, man, I was having nightmares, man. You want to know who was in my nightmares?
People you were serving.
Kid folk, I asked my child, my mom would wake up sweating, crying. She like, what the hell is going on? And it took like almost a year till I can tell, and I'm like, man, I'm having nightmares of people I sold drugs to.
And it was only because you was awakening to some information that made you feel bad about what the situation.
I knew it was wrong the whole time, but what happened was my conscience weighing on me.
That's what I said. It
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, but not to go off track. Back to the prison thing. My whole thing is just like the fact that you mean to tell me I gotta share a shitter with other niggas' ass?
Yes, sir.
Gotta
Kinfolk,
take showers in front of other niggas.
in front of
Yes,
another,
sir.
we gotta hide. Kinfolk, even a broke nigga can get some pussy. Fuck that money.
See?
Fuck that money. If I can't get that shit legal, I'm good. I found a bitch that'll fuck with a broke nigga till I get on my feet.
But you know, we grow up with the stigma out in the hood that we're a hustler, we 10 toes in, we ain't gonna
it's
quit,
glorified.
we ain't gonna stop, and you keep going. You find ways to do it until you get caught. When you get caught,
look,
I'm gonna stop. I ain't doing it no more. You get out, shit, man. They over there still doing it. Hey, let me get back in until you want better for yourself.
I'm finna drop a bar for the masses. Y'all ready? Get your pen and paper ready. This gonna be a classic.
Come
The
on.
the same motherfuckers that glorify you, when you get locked up, motherfuckers ain't gonna be there to visit you, put no money on your books.
Nuh-uh.
Man, fuck people and what they think about you, man. Do you. Stay in your lane, bro. Because it ain't no, it ain't no light at the end of that tunnel, bro.
Ain't
And
none.
then you gotta think about this like this, man. You go to prison, bro, you fuck your name up. Do you know how hard it is as black people to get jobs? Put something on your name and you see how much more hard that shit can be.
And I'm gonna tell you another.
Set your ass down.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another big thing, Big Yogi. What I didn't like about what he said. See, y'all gotta really pay attention to all the shit this nigga was saying. He was really exposing himself. Nigga, you mad because a nigga didn't write you? Bitch, nigga, you a grown ass man. Nigga, what you want me to say? I love you too, nigga?
Tell him good night.
Good night, nigga.
Say good night.
Nigga, you a grown ass man. Now, don't get me wrong. If I write you, I write you. But nigga, you expecting other grown ass men to write your bitch ass? Nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. I don't write letters to niggas, nigga.
See, he hadn't grew up yet. See, once you go in there,
Thank
you become a veteran.
you, Rich. Now you see what I'm saying. I read around all that shit that nigga was saying. That nigga will go back.
Yeah.
He's still mad. Yeah, man. Yeah, if a nigga didn't write me, yo, you know, I ain't fucking with a nigga. If a nigga didn't write me while I was in prison, he don't love me. Watch this. Trust. Have I ever wrote you?
No.
Do I love you?
Like a motherfucker.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even expect no, you know what I'm saying? No,
yeah.
No, I'm not even calling you like that.
Yeah.
If I'm locked up, you know what I'm saying? I might hit you every blue minute, you know, every blue moon just to get in the world, you know. Hey man, y'all boy, what's up? Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah,
But for the most part, I want to talk to something sweet on the phone.
You understand what I'm talking about? You understand what I'm talking about? Something soft.
Rich ain't never wrote me. We ain't expecting it, but I know Rich my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just you know, hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. But I was just reading between the lines with a Rich. I'm like, nah, he's not genuine, dog.
Yeah. But y'all said something that struck me, you know, talking about hustling. You know what I mean? I want to bring this to light too. We as a culture, as a people, we gotta broaden our horizon of what we classify as a hustle.
Yes.
Because if you laying sheetrock, pouring concrete, cutting grass, selling t-shirts, all that's a hustle, man. All that's a hustle, you know what I'm saying? And like Big Yogi say, you know what I mean? Get in your lane, grab you a lane, pick a lane. What the young niggas say, pick a lane. Pick a lane, man. And you stick with it. You know what I'm saying? That's your hustle.
Hey man, basically what Chuck's saying to y'all is anything you do to get some money is considered a motherfucking hustle.
That's a hustle.
You ain't got to do nothing illegal to get that shit, man. I see people on the, man, I be seeing a lot about the water boys. Them boys on the corner selling bottles of water. Man, that's a hustle.
That's a hustle.
Man, set your ass down, man.
And let me add to that. And fellas, stop letting these bitches dictate you to go do some dumb shit that's gonna get your ass in jail to impress they motherfucking ass. Fuck them hoes.
That's the one.
But you know what, nigga? Do you know it's less drug dealers and more dumbass niggas now than anything? Real talk. Ain't no hustlers. Them nigga fugazi in the club. They trying to look like what it used to be. They ain't that. I'm for real. They on some dumb shit. But all of them got guns with clips about that long hanging off of them. They on that type of shit. But they ain't on no money type shit or on a bitch type shit. They ain't on what that player stuff. They on some other stuff. So that's what it is. Cause the hustler did that crack that hustle. That's over with. Them niggas dinosaurs. Whoever doing it, they dinosaurs. They gonna die doing it, and cause ain't nobody else gonna do it. Cause you know you don't even see crackheads no more like you used to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just get my car washed for $5. I gotta pay the real price.
Crackheads died off.
Yeah, man, I ain't got my car washed for $2-3 in a long time, man. I be like, damn, you know, Papa didn't make a slave out of a poor person. I always remember that.
Yeah. All right, guys, y'all mute your mics, man. We finna go to the next subject, baby. Good topic, man. Good topic, man. Hey, y'all, if y'all watching, please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Let's get them numbers up. Let's get them numbers up. We know y'all entertained, but don't forget to subscribe. All right. Good topic, too, y'all. Mute your mics.
Ain't gonna ever be enough. Just from a moral standpoint, I think it's unfair for me to task my life to one woman. Just imagine a woman come in today. You want me to nurture your 10 children that didn't naturally come from my womb. You want me to be your assistant when you figuring shit out late night and you can't call your real assistants. You want me to clean this house, you want me to cook, you want me to have sex on demand, and then you want me to not lose my sanity and still take care of my mama, my daddy, and where I come from. I just feel like that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic expectation. Depending on what type of man you dealing with, his lifestyle, one ain't gonna ever be enough.
It's like all this greatness you want to yourself, you selfish. I'm gonna teach anybody with me. I'm doing God's work out here with every woman I touch, and you want all that to yourself, you selfish. You can't be over here. It's 1,000 yous, it's only one of me. I could find 1,000,000 of you. I mean, you special in your own ways, but I could find a lot of you. How many of me can you find? You can't. And if you could, you'd be with somebody else.
And bro, I remember sitting on the bed with her one day and she was just laughing. She was like, all them gonna be gone by the time I'm done. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't think she understand that.
Yeah.
Even if they leave, I'm gonna collect more. One.
All right, so for those who don't know, the guy on the left is a great businessman, great hustler. I actually followed him in the beginning, like 10 years ago. He has kids. He teaches them how to defend themselves. He does practice polygamy. He has about 10 kids. I don't know, like 6 baby mamas, 7 baby mamas. The other dude is this. He's been a new quote unquote influencer. I think he called himself Goldie. Clock right twice a day. I don't really support a lot of his thoughts, but much respect to him. He's very successful. My view of him, don't let that paint a negative picture in y'all's eyes out there watching. It's just that we don't agree on a lot of things as far as his view. Me personally, I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but usually if I say this, that means it's not gonna be nice. I don't mean this in a rude way, but I don't like shadow pimps. I'm not a fan of that.
What is a shadow pimp?
Yeah, I'm lost.
I just made that up.
Hey, the world wanna know, my boy.
But that's a damn good one. Bars. A shadow pimp, that's somebody who, they shadow pimping. They not really pimping.
They put it on the facade like it is.
Yeah. You know how I mean, come on, try to chase your shadow. You ain't gonna never catch it.
I caught mine though, right?
Yeah, I don't like shadow pimps. I don't like people because I think it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be qualified for what for the characters or the person, the occupation that you sell, bro. Like, to me, that's offensive. And I ain't no pimp, but man, I respect the game.
I can dig
And I respect it from every level, including the psychological level. And I just don't like when people sell that narrative because you know, I give rappers a pass because you entertainment, but then when you got these cats who social influence and they out here selling pimping, and then half the time these fools who shadow pimping really pricks. Real talking, and I just gotta call it out, man, because I'm really sick of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit gotta stop, dog. I don't like it because, you know, not in a literal sense for me, because I'm not qualified, but man, pimping is life. And I don't care how nobody take that shit. Pimping is life, dog, and it ain't no way you can excuse it. It's there.
They say the pimping starts as soon as your toes touch on the floor.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. You know, and I mean that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
You know, like I said, my boy Mad Dog said before, he said, man, you either gonna pimp life or life gonna pimp you.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, so, you know, so my thoughts on it is, you know, I'm gonna let y'all speak. Y'all break it down. What y'all think? Because see, I know a lot about them, more so Derek Gray, so my stance is a little different. So I'm gonna just start off this first. Let me ask you one by one. Y'all give me a yes or no. Big Yogi, do you support polygamy? Not from a personal standpoint, just do you support it, period? Do you accept it? Do you support it?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Rich, you support polygamy?
Why would you ask me that? I wrote a book
Answer
called
the viewers don't know, Negro.
I wrote a book called Every Man Need 3 Women. So,
okay, but the viewers.
Yeah, I'm an expert.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm an expert on this topic. Yes.
I trust.
I believe polygamy is the only way back for black culture.
All right. Quality.
Yes.
All right. Same here. I definitely support it. So, but based on that, what's y'all thoughts on? What's y'all thoughts on the video?
Rich was anxious. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I wrote a book. You know, I wrote a book. This my forte right here. Y'all in my area. Because with the 3 women thing, I feel every man need a wife, a girlfriend, and a lover. See, because the thing about it is, now you can find a unicorn, because you know every man say, "Ooh, I found the one," and that's what you think till you find the 2 and the 3. But the thing about it is, you need a wife, which is gonna be with the kids. She take care of the business. She know this. Your girlfriend is the one that's with you when you're not with your wife. She know all the homeboys. She usually do what you do. She a little better than the wife, but you won't wife her because she's not wife material. You want your wife a certain way. You don't need her like you got the number 2. Now the number 3 is just something you've been smashing for years. She know how you like it, because you ain't gonna be nasty as you're gonna be with your wife than you is with the number 3, because you slutting her out. You don't want your wife to think that way. So she not getting what number 3 got. Unless, like I said, you find a unicorn and you can get it all 3 together. But that's the concept of my book. What I was saying was, yes, every man need those 3 things, whether you believe it or not, because it's hard to take care of a man. It's hard to be with a man. You're not going to want to do that. You, like he said about the kids, they going to complain. I got to cook. I got to do this. Hey, you need help. And that's okay. That's all right to say that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't a flaw against you. Because men could love more than one and not be thrown between it. If a girl get that right penis, that'll fuck the whole system out. You understand? She can't do the 3 men. She could think she can, but she can't. But we designed for that, because there's nowhere in time that a man really had one woman. You know what I'm saying? It's really about what you could afford. And I'm not talking to the nigga who ain't doing shit, ain't got shit. Yeah, you and that little one bitch, you got to deal with it. But I'm talking about men who doing stuff, trying to move stuff, and know what this is about and can make it work. Because it ain't for everybody. Trust and believe. It's not. Because you got some guys are happy with one woman and they find the one. You know what I'm saying? Then there's some that got a bigger appetite. You know, it's just what you want. I'm just saying. And there's no wrong. It's no wrong or right answer there. It's just what you like, what your preference.
Hey,
I just wrote a book about it to try to kind of clear it up, you know.
Rich, let me say this. I gotta say,
you stupid. You're stupid, right?
See.
And I don't want nobody in YouTube land to take this shit personally. Okay. Ladies, I'm gonna let you know right now. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know. If your man
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He's suffering.
If he what, Rock? I can't hear you.
If your man is only with you, he's suffering in silence.
He really, yeah. You ain't lied. You have not lied at all. You have not lied at all. You did not lie.
He is suffering in silence. Silence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I totally agree with Rich though. You know,
it's nothing like understanding.
Nothing, man. Understanding is worth more than gold.
Yes,
man. You know, and I'm gonna speak of it from a, as me and my partners would say, from a square point of view, right? I'm gonna speak of it from a square point of view, right?
Great.
So in today's society, if you think about it, okay, if you working an everyday 9-to-5 job, you getting taxed 30, 40%, something like that, probably another 30% of your check going on bills. You know, we'll say 10 on food. By the time you put gas in the tank, you know what I'm saying? That's all the money. You see what I'm saying? And studies show that even a 2-parent household, you know what I'm saying, with 2 people in the household bringing 2 incomes, they still, you know, it's just above water. It's not enough for you to just take off. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's bring 3 into the fold. You know what I'm saying? If you got 3 paychecks coming into this house, you know what I'm saying? Some shit can get took care of. Now, let's say example, okay, women get pregnant. Let's say example, Sheila get pregnant. Okay, now, Tammy's still going to work, doing whatever she doing. Sheila pregnant, so she can still run, go get groceries, do this, that, take care of things that the house need, and everything still works like a system. It's teamwork. And see, that's what a lot of women gotta, you know, they gotta think about, you know, but they on this my man, you know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to have my man. But like Rich was saying, you know, men are built different. I can love the shit out of both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For different reasons.
Yeah. What?
For different reasons. And that don't mean I love this motherfucker more than I love this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But women love different. You know what I'm saying? Women love different. But like I was saying, you know, that's why I think polygamy right now is the perfect solution to the black situation in America. Because if we have polygamy, now we got more fathers at home. We got a tighter family structure, more economical. Now we're learning how to run a business, because that's a business that's going on inside of this house. You know what I'm saying? With 3 incomes, managing them, getting kids to school, everybody out this running this household. That's a business. So now these kids are growing up. Y'all can put them in the best of schools. Y'all can do these extra things. You know what I'm saying? And I think that can really help the black community grow. And I know a lot of women out there gonna be listening to me like, that nigga full of shit. He just want to fuck on that other bitch.
But
that's bigger than that.
Let me say this too.
Bigger. It's way bigger than that. That's
hold on. You know what? Hold on, Rich. Let's go with quality. I think quality got something to say.
I agree 100%.
Y'all mute your mics. We got to start working on it.
I agree 100% with Trust. It's a business. This here works. It's so many advantages to doing this, but women get caught up in what he just said, the my man stuff, or what society tells them they should be. You should be the only woman in. No, man, no. Don't look at it that way. Look at it as a helpmate. Now, from what I've known, and you know, I'm going back in my day. I'm a pretty older guy, so I'm going back in my day. But I can honestly say 90% of the girls I've dated have had some interaction with another woman. 90% of them. And it's almost a question that I ask to hear the lie when you first ask them, and then to come out and find out that, oh, for real, you did that? So how much further did you go? You see what I'm saying? It's like they're ashamed to say what it is they really, really like. But you benefit from it too. like you say, the better school system. Think about what we can obtain as far as businesses and everything like that because of the income that you got coming in from all three different places. This is a system that really can't fail. But so many of them get caught up in the wordplay of what the world think should be the way. No, you can't go with that. To me, you got to go by what you see benefiting what's best for you. That's my plane.
Big Yo.
Hey man, I like once again, like Quad said, I agree with Trust, man. I'm looking at it from the financial standpoint, bro. You with your woman, bro. Y'all both bringing in, you know what I'm saying, good incomes, right? But you got the third chick coming into the household, bro. We not even spending our money on all on bills. We got money to put up. Hey, babies, y'all want to go on vacation? Let's go hit some sand. Y'all can do that because the paper is there, bro. Like I agree with it for that fact, man. Because especially in today's time, man, it's so lenient on the man. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that. Help us out. Go out there, man, and then I feel like women don't like it because they look at it from something else. Trust said, "Oh, you just trying to fuck that bitch, man? Get your mind off that dumb shit, man. Think about this shit as a whole, man. That shit is a win-win, bro. That's my opinion right there."
Let me expound on this, man. All right, so first off, monogamy is barely 200 years old to the people out there. Monogamy is barely 200 years old. So if you base that off African time scale of humanity, that means that it's it's like 2 years old as a baby. So monogamy is pretty much an infant, right? If to the Christians who defend and argue, oh, one man, one woman, and God is perfect, but then God made a mistake and changed his damn mind, don't make sense. But in the Old Testament, men had hundreds of wives, 50, 2, 3, multiple, right? In ancient African history, polygamy was designed originally to protect the female, the Black woman, from being a single mother. It was also to protect the child from being raised as a bastard child. Because a lot of the times the father either died, natural causes, died in war, or something like that, right? And so off the top, women always tend to connect polygamy with men's sexual desire, when it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. We can still tell you we faithful to you and still go fulfill our sexual desires. Nothing's going to stop a man from feeling his sexual desires outside of you if he chose to do that, right? Also, if it was just about sexual desires, then a man would just find it cheaper, just to be with you and then go play around when he wants. He's saving money because more woman, more bills. Even though her coming in would bring in some type of, because it's bigger than the income. It's not just about the money, right? You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is that woman, when you think about this dialogue, it really proves that, hello? I don't see none of y'all. Y'all there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So it really proves that women think about sex more than we do.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Because if you notice, all of us brung it up and we didn't say one thing about sex.
Not one, yeah.
We brung up polygamy and explained how polygamy makes sense for us and not. Name one man up here brung up sex. But when you bring up polygamy to females, what's the first thing they think about? Sex.
And the sex is a bonus for us. That shit's just a bonus.
Yeah. And here's the crazy part about it, right? Now, ladies, I'm not saying that a one woman can't satisfy all a man needs. But here's the problem. A lot of y'all don't even want to put in enough energy to actually supply him with all his needs. But then you don't want him to have nobody else. You don't want no help. And I had a woman ask me, we was talking, a woman was like, and I was like, she was like, is you faithful? I said, yeah, I'm faithful. What are you talking about? She said, you said that quick. You probably mess up your woman. I said, well, first of all, if you basing your definition of me being loyal off, who I fuck, then the problem is you, not me being loyal. What you mean? I said, see, here's the thing. I say, I can be sexual. I can only be as sexual loyal to you as you put in the work. I say, if you can't match my sexual desires, I'm probably gonna have somebody else. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, but I said, but don't ever ask me, can I be with you or not? Fuck them now. And I told her, I said, let me tell you something, baby. Even if I know I ain't gonna fuck up, I ain't gonna never tell you I ain't. I said, I'm gonna always make it to where you gonna always have the notion that I might leave you or fuck over you. See, if I give you the confidence that I ain't going nowhere, you ain't gonna treat me right.
Uh-oh.
And I know this from experience because when I gave women that inclination, they took advantage of it.
Bars.
You ain't as fun. It ain't as dangerous with you no more because I know you ain't gonna fuck up. I know you can't be taken. Nah, you gonna always be nervous, bitch. You got me effed up. Every day you better wonder if I'm gonna come home.
See?
You better have your best foot forward every day. Ain't nothing guaranteed in life, goddamn it. Not even for me. So I ain't gonna guarantee it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Them motherfuckers will get comfortable on your ass. And all the shit that they did to get you, when they feel like they in their point relationship, this nigga stuck. She gonna stop everything she doing. Cooking,
everything.
Fucking, taking care of the house, all that shit.
All
and
that shit.
And man, they don't realize, bro, that's the shit that'll push us away, bro.
Yeah.
But
and you know what I ain't never understood?
She got comfortable.
And you know what I ain't never understood too? These niggas is beta males. Man, let me tell you something. Man, can't no bitch put me on a couch. Who the fuck you? Man, you can't fix your mouth. Man, a woman can't fix her mouth. Tell me go sleep on the couch. You got me fucked up. You can go sleep on the couch. Who the fuck, man? Can't fuck.
You ain't finna kick me out the motherfucking bed. I paid for it, bitch.
Man, I wish. Now, if I choose to sleep on the couch because I want to, cool. Man, say you got me effed up. You think you gonna tell me not to sleep on the? You gonna tell me to sleep in the car on the car? Man, say, but I don't have them problems, bro. And here's the thing: the female that I was totally faithful to, she fucked over me.
Can I say this too? I got some crazy facts that y'all might not even believe. Like until 1976, a woman couldn't buy a house without a man.
Oh, I already know that's facts.
And until 1988, a woman couldn't own a business without a man.
Yeah.
So it made them stay with the man because it was certain things you couldn't do unless you had a man. And you don't believe this, in 1960-something, a woman couldn't file for divorce. A man had to do it.
Yeah, the only way you could file for divorce is if you had proof of infidelity or you put his hands on you. That was it.
She couldn't just say, I can't go say I want. No, a man could, a woman couldn't.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
I know, I'm saying you're right.
But she had to prove that you was beating on her or infidel. She proved you was cheating on her. She could file for divorce.
She could file, but you couldn't for like 6 months. Now they changed the law.
Oh, I
ain't happy. That's the rule. That's it. That's crazy as hell. But the rules was put in place to make women women and men men. So you wasn't going nowhere because you couldn't do nothing as a woman. You needed a man. Once that independent came, let's start talking back, start getting out of line.
But let me add a stat to that, Rich. Let me add a stat to that.
Come on.
Check this out. Y'all ready for this? in less than 5 years after that law changed, the divorce rate went up 52%.
You goddamn right. That's right up. That's right under what I researched. That's the following thing after women could file for divorce. They
Am I
said,
lying, Rich?
no, that was the next line.
52% in
less
less than 5 years after that. Bitches start jumping ship.
But now I ain't gonna lie, they were getting their ass whooped back then, though. In the 70s and 80s when that shit, they were ready to
No. Hold on, stop. Rich.
Papa, they were whooping on that ass.
Hold on, no. Stop.
They're ready to go.
I'm not gonna do that. Hold on. Let me explain.
I'm fucking with you.
It was the white woman that was getting beat.
That you goddamn right. You goddamn right.
White woman.
Yeah, because the white man wanted to be gay and he got tired
of
it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he just was tripping with himself.
The black woman gonna fight back.
But it goes to show you how many women wanted to be hoes.
Yeah, that's what it showed. That's all that rule said.
That's all it was.
That's all. I
want to be a hoe.
Here you go. But you could. That didn't make sense. I was like, that's structure. You need a man to get a house. That's why women had to get an apartment or something like that. The apartment wasn't for long-term limit. It was for single people and people that's in transition. You had to be married to get a house. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what I tell people a red flag now?
What's that?
Woman that ain't married and have a mortgage, they're a red flag. This shit gonna go by.
Don't say that, right.
Am I lying? Y'all think about it. Okay, so you a single woman, 30 plus, got your own house. You ain't finna move in with a nigga. You don't want to give up your freedom.
Your freedom, yeah.
That's a red flag. You not marriage material. It's a risk. You gonna find every excuse not to be married.
But they gonna tell you they got their shit together. For what? For you. You not trying to prepare to have no man.
Thank you. You're not even looking for a bond.
No.
Them the miss. I don't need no man.
Listen. And guess what? They gonna tell you, oh, I'm single because I want to be. You single because nobody wants your motherfucker.
Don't nobody want to deal with your ass.
Man,
quit saying that bullshit. Quit saying that.
Yeah. I know that's fucked up, but think about it. You grown single and you done purchased your own house. You already done said to you psychologically, you done tell yourself, I don't want a husband.
You know what she turned herself into? She turned herself into a sugar mama.
Shit.
Straight up.
Hey, they ain't gonna be ready for this one. Hey, this shit gonna go viral. They like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This one here finna hurt some feelings.
Ooh, you know, because you think about how much the backlash.
Yeah, it's finna. But the reason why they gonna be hurt is, and once again, everything that we talk about, y'all, always falls down to this one particular thing: accountability. Everything that you have done, when you got your women's rights and all that there, see, you don't recognize what this did to you, what this did, how it hurt you. You see what it did for you, the little bit, but you don't recognize how it's continuously hurting you because your mindset is not built to be what you want, what you asking to be. It's a reason why a man is a man and a woman is a woman. I know that sounds like a man thing to say or whatever, but it's a reason for that. It's a reason. Men think logically, women think emotionally.
Yep. And guess what?
It's not just hurting him, it's hurting the kids.
It's hurting the kids.
Oh, they're killing these kids. That's why you got half of them gay in, well, excuse my French, but half of them, the way that they are.
That's real.
Well, I try not to be so harsh on folks.
Well, they ain't no red flag, so that ain't no red flag. It's a pride flag.
It's just a lot of
I called it too.
A lot of non-structure, and that's why you have these little girls when they grow up to be women. They don't even know how to treat a man. They don't know how to act around a man, and then you got the boys don't know how to be men.
Yes. See.
So
Bars.
We got to bring it back.
So check this out. Mute your mics. This is going to be the perfect segue. Check this out.
The type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women.
61, I think, went to actor Richard Lawson and divorced after almost 10 years. And our friend Tyler Perry, in the book you talk about, told you something. What was that? He told you about that?
He just told me that I told him what happened, and he loves Richard also. And he was like, I'm very sad to hear that. And I said, but this marriage is not bringing out the best in me. And I have finally found my worth, and I know that I deserve to be happy. I know I deserve for somebody to be happy when they see me and to celebrate me. And it's not doing it for me. It's bringing out the worst in me, and it's got to stop. And he said, he was teary-eyed. He was like, I am so proud of you coming from a family where women stayed no matter what. And it's taken a lot of courage. I said, I'm doing this for my daughters too. So I want to set that example for them. And he said, you're not only doing it for your daughters, but you're doing it for your grandson. Because you think that you're doing something to stay in a marriage that's unhappy, that you're not celebrated or you feel fulfilled, you are affecting your grandson too, because he wants you to be happy and how he's going to treat the woman that comes along. And I never thought about that, but he was just so supportive of me.
For the type of man I wanted.
She just want to be happy.
Man, she better put that pussy on sale. Don't nobody want that old ass shit, man. That shit
Pussy on sale? Nigga, she better take that pussy and drop it off at a Goodwill donation center.
You goddamn right. She better do something. You know what, man? Listen. Her problem is she thinks she Beyonce. Ain't nobody gonna ever look at you like that. Matthew was the last motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna look at your tight chin ass like that, man. What do you have to offer an old lady? You better go bake you some biscuits and take care of them goddamn babies and sit your funny looking ass down looking like Joker.
She's
she ain't happy.
71. Think about this. She's 71, gonna be 72.
And not happy.
She left her husband because she's not happy, and she say she deserved better. Good, the only thing you deserve next is death because you 72.
Wait, no, deserve better and still ain't found it.
It ain't much left to do but be a grandmama and die gracefully.
She still ain't found it.
About? All your coochie hair gray now.
See?
She died it.
Yes, she died it. Because she don't want to get old. This is insane, bro.
It's the mindset, man. It is absolutely women's mindset that is really fucking them up, man. They'll make it a war between the black man and the black woman. It ain't got nothing to do with it. We sitting there watching.
The real war.
You call us and everything you want to say about it. Okay, that's fine. We got our downfall. I ain't gonna say every black man perfect, but goddamn.
Say the real war is black women against themselves.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's the real war. Man. So these ladies, and the first thing they gonna say is, we hate black women who hurt you. No, we're sitting here responding to a 71-year-old double divorcee woman who's sitting here and saying she admittedly left her husband because at 71 she said she deserved better. What more do you deserve?
Beside a urn.
And let me make this point. Because in one of our last segments, we just said that a man, which was the one with the multiple women, we just said a man will literally be sitting in that relationship if he just with that one woman and damn near miserable on the inside. Yep. But he will still fucking be there. Ain't no, I'm not happy, I'm finna leave this woman. None of that. He gonna stay right there because that's his obligations. And you hear this woman talking about, I wasn't happy. And how many times have we heard that story from multiple women? That's why I say the mindset. See, they think that that's a good mindset to have, that you can just leave a relationship.
And Rich, before you say something, let me respond to that. Man, I got kids. I love the hell out of my kids. I don't like them motherfuckers every day.
See?
I don't like them motherfuckers sometimes.
Nah,
So
for
hell
real.
yeah, if we in a relationship, sometimes I ain't gonna like your ass. Sometimes you ain't gonna be happy with me. What the fuck are we talking about?
It's
But
a
that's how you know there's a problem going on in the mind, because when you think that you're supposed to be happy and like somebody every day,
It ain't gonna happen.
something wrong with you.
It ain't gonna happen, bro. And
That's
then
fantasy.
Quality said something earlier in the segment too, and it's something I'm gonna say something that Rock said too.
Yeah.
Quality said men move off logic, women move off emotion.
Yep.
It's a perfect example of it. Rock, I remember it was some episodes ago. You said, when it comes to divorce, who has a higher rate of divorce and who?
The women.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy, bro. And then what the thing that's funny is, y'all sit up here and y'all will leave a good thing because of emotion, thinking you gonna find it, but you ain't got too many more times to find it. Man, look, it's niggas all over the world, true enough, but real is rare, man. So if you got one, you better stick to it. And you ain't got too many chances to fuck over a real nigga. My bad. A real man. You ain't got too many chances to fuck over nothing solid, man. Going out here trying to chase what, man, the grass ain't green over that shit dead as fuck.
Man. You see Cardi B? So Cardi B, so you was married, you got a whole structure. He rich, you rich. The kids got their mom and their daddy, their grandma and their grandpa. Y'all got a structure. So you leave him because you divorce him because he was fucking over you, just to get with another nigga who fucking over you.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to her. It makes sense. Fuck him, but I'm gonna let him fuck over me. They do that. You know what I'm saying? What it is, the women gotta quit lying to themselves. Beyonce mama don't nobody want her. When she looked at herself, that's why she said she wasn't happy, because she realized she wasn't attracted, and she realized that her husband was looking at one probably 50 years old, another young one, and she can't handle it. But if she understood pornography, she'll say, hey, she can find happiness. He gonna have a little something on the side. He got you, and then it'll be happy. But
Rich,
she don't know what she's looking for.
You want to know what's really the unadmitted truth? I'm gonna say this. You want to know what's really going on? Let's just keep it real. Because see, women, they always in denial. But you want to know what the truth is? When a woman, get ready. When a woman, I'm gonna tell you what I left because I wasn't happy really mean. It really mean that they really saying they want to be a hoe.
That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it.
Even they don't even believe in monogamy.
No. You're going to have to fuck that new nigga. Yeah. Yeah, some fucking got to go on. Yeah. And
man,
then when they
about that shit, bro.
When they holler, I want to settle down, that meant they'd been ran through. All them niggas that was in their DMs and liked them, and they thought they was gonna have a relationship with, they get ran through. Then the bitch say, you know what? I'm ready to get it.
This is what I tell females, right?
So you just tired getting ran through.
So females be quick to tell about, I ain't trying to fuck with these niggas. I can't find no man. I'm gonna just stay to myself. Year 1, same thing. Year 2, same thing. Year 3, same thing. Year 4, same thing. How many niggas you fuck?
See? Year 5, they sucking pussy though. They gonna switch to year 5. They gonna try something else. Shit, they censoring at 5. They fuck them niggas. Cause then the dyke bitch gonna dog out. She gonna get mad then. That little bitch with the little stud with the Wayne player gonna run through it. She gonna be mad. I'm like, damn, you done left real dick for plastic dick and still losing. God damn.
Man, this shit is insane, dog.
I'm just saying, hey, that's it.
Yep.
Hey, that's where, hey, Texas, man, where we at, women will cheat on their husband and be faithful to a nigga in jail. I ain't never seen that shit like that. That's the real shit. What? Cheat with a nigga who you with, but faithful to a nigga in jail. Boy, that's cold, ain't it, boy?
What? Boy, Rich, boy, you said a mouthful right there, boy. What? Damn near that one gonna go viral for shit show.
I'm telling you, them women, I'm just saying. Hey, this where we at.
All right, so man, we're gonna go to the next subject, man. That's crazy. Man, we getting better. Look how on time wheels we damn near finished, and it's just been an hour 45. That's what I'm talking about, man. We gonna be great, baby.
Hey, nigga, don't speak too soon.
Nah, we gonna be great. We good. We only got 2 more topics. Shit, we doing good. Nigga, we usually be at the 3-hour mark.
We all get organic, baby. That's how I roll.
All right. Mute your mics.
Is my man's Deontay pandering to black women? His own women? Watch this.
Let's just be honest. You can call it pandering, but if I was up here caping for white women, you wouldn't even mention that word. If I was up here caping for Hispanic women, you wouldn't even call it pandering. Only when we talk about this, only when we take pride and show love to black women, do you call it pandering. Get your motherfucking mind right. Use your cabeza.
Listen, my man's Deontay has been holding down the line for black men and for black.
Enough of that bullshit. Look, I'm gonna go in first on this nigga, right? So we discussed him in the last show. And so, because it went viral, a lot of people like, oh, he's like the new Panderer. You know, Jackson, he's the new Derrick Jackson 3.0. And Rich definitely dropped some bars on him. So now he's responding to it. And so let me first off by saying this to the dude. First of all, that bullshit about we only have a problem or we only talk about black women and we have a different energy when it comes to other women. First of all, that's a damn lie, statistically and metaphorically and literally. Okay. First of all, second of all, the reason why we tend to put our energy more into talk about the issues with black women is because we prefer black women, sir. Okay? I've never seen nobody watch a sport they're not interested in. So if we're talking about black women and their issues, then that's because we really have an interest for them. So we don't always talk about Karens because we really don't care too much about Karens and Shushati, the Asian and whatnot, and these other races of women. Let's get that clear, okay? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, homeboy. But let's take for granted what you say. Let's entertain what you said. Well, they treat us better. I don't hear black women, white or non-black women calling us deadbeat dads. I don't hear none of that. We don't get the same backlash, or they don't bash their men like black women bash us. They don't hold their men to such high standards as black women hold high standards to us. Okay? So while you sitting here pandering, let me make something very clear. Go to the gym.
Uh-oh.
Fix your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Get a retwist. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because while you shooting slugs at men like us who calling women out, you walking around there looking like a soft, lame beta male, playboy. Now, our intent was to never come at you, but you came at us. So it's only right that, hey, we shoot back. We shoot back. Look, bro, pandering woman ain't never put a nigga in the pussy, fool. It actually puts you out of the pussy. They already automatically got you on the do not fuck list, nigga. That's facts. Let's keep it a beam. And statistics show that most men that do pander to women, they usually have the most skeletons in their clothes. They usually look at Derrick Jackson. Look at all the female panderers, and look what ultimately was exposed of them. They always got exposed and end up becoming hypocrites. So, that's my thoughts on it, man. These simps is, man, this simping and simping them became $1 million business, man.
Shit.
So I'm gonna go to Trust again on this one, man. Because I know he got something to say that's gonna go. I know he gonna drop some bars, bro.
Put that mask on before Trust speak, man.
See, I really don't have much context on it because I haven't heard, what
he's a panderer. He's a simp. He actually defended Cassie and was calling out niggas who watching the court case.
Oh Lord.
This is after. Yes, he's defending. He's still calling her a victim, and he's basically saying we lames and something wrong with us, and we got issues and shit like that.
Yo, he's that guy. Yeah. He's pandering most definitely. He thinking that's gonna get the woman on his side. Oh, we behind. Yeah, like you say though, women don't go for that kind of shit, man. She wants something gonna stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Check her when she wrong. You know what I mean? Put her back in her place type shit. That's what she want. She might say otherwise, you know what I mean? She might say otherwise, but let her get away with it. She gonna try you. Let her get away with it and watch what she do. She gonna run at 100. She gonna run at 100. And once she done stretched it all the way out to the rubber band pot, she gonna be out the door on you because she gonna be like, oh girl, he was weak. He was weak. He let me do whatever. I do whatever on that nigga. Watch when I call him right now. Watch how he move. And see, he gotta understand that. So that's what they looking at him like in this social media world too. They looking at him like, oh, he weak. He weak. Is that what you going for?
Weak. And look,
he probably want his nipples skeeted on.
See, and that's what we're talking about. You see, now we're getting to somewhere. That's all.
Hey, he's jealous. He's jealous.
Him jealous. Him jealous. Him wants some. Him wants some.
Rich said, "Now we getting somewhere."
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, these niggas think they bad bitches, man. You see, they carrying these purses and they dressing up. I'm telling you, man, it's different out here, man. They don't know.
Oh shit.
So,
yeah, man. That nigga look like a stud. That nigga look like an old stud sitting up there talking that shit. We might need to check him. He might not be all man. You know what I'm saying? No wonder he might be one of them.
Yeah, the boy sound. That boy ain't got too much bass in his voice, man. Oh, soft
a lot of trouble. Nigga. You know, hey, shit.
Boy, y'all is silly, bro.
Yeah, true.
Nah, we ain't silly. We just tell the truth, man.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Facts.
Come here, get the truth, man. Hit that like button.
Yes, sir. Subscribe.
All right, we're gonna go to the next topic, man.
See?
He jealous.
See?
Now we getting somewhere.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh man, hold on, fam. Mute your mics.
You want a nigga who makes 6 figures, but you barely clear 5. You new hoes is different. Now y'all don't even be acting like y'all like the niggas no more. Y'all just expect the money. Like back in the day, you had to at least pretend. Like y'all be giving city girls way too much credit. Bitches been tricking, okay? But back in the day, it didn't seem like tripping because, Miss Tanya at least act like she like Uncle Earl. Y'all be asking men for things that you can't provide on your own. Where you expect to meet them at? Because the niggas who make 6 figures don't be in the hood bars eating crab legs. And I really be like, do you want a partner or a parent? Y'all don't even pretend no more. Y'all just be like, yeah, and I need this. How you doing today? Good, my rent due tomorrow. Well, bitch. Hello? Y'all just be straight up front. Like, how was you gonna pay your rent if you didn't meet Uncle Earl? Let me know, cause do that. Do that, right? If you know that you're the type who's gonna ask a man for a bag, a meal, an experience that you can't afford on your own, leave that man alone. Period. You want a nigga who makes 6 figures.
There it is. Here we go.
There it is.
I mean, right out, perfect time. Perfect fucking time.
Hey,
y'all know I do not be purposely. Y'all know I don't be purposely putting this shit in order like that, dog. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It just be. I don't be putting it in order.
It's organic.
It's organic. We literally just said bitches don't even like them type of niggas, and look what she said
right there.
Like,
see,
don't even.
Bruh, come on, man.
She gave them young hoes a bunch of game. She told them, she let them know they don't know how to beg no more.
Yes.
See, bitches forgot how to beg. It used to be where you beg. See, they don't know how to beg no more.
They didn't even have to want. Or let me say this. No, that's the problem. They begging. They don't just know how to get it being feminine. Just be a lady.
See, it's the way to beg.
Just be a lady.
Just that's it right there.
Let me tell you how fucked up hoes is, how backwards they got it. Even a hoe know how to be a lady.
See.
So how the fuck the woman who ain't hoes can't be a lady?
Because they ignorant.
Go to the strip. Well, shit, they done fucked up now too. But I remember that even the old hoes, they were so feminine and sweet and hey, how you doing? How's your day?
Yeah.
They didn't sell you the Gucci. They sold you a piece.
That is.
They sold you respect that you might not have been getting at home.
Church.
They sold you an ill.
You giving them too much game.
man.
Cut that out.
The fucked up boy.
I'm gonna have to make a Patreon. We're gonna charge you for that.
Yeah, nah, he ain't giving them too much game because these motherfuckers ain't even got their penny pad out, man.
What? They don't use what they don't pay for.
See? They do not. They do not. See? Yes.
Straight
like,
up.
bro, that is crazy, bro.
Women think it's all about the sex. They think men mind only revolves around sex. It's not sex, man. I'm telling you. I used to tell this one to any of my little homies or whatever. I let them know, man. A woman that don't ask can probably get more because she's not asking. See, when you start asking, you basically telling me what you are.
Man, nigga, it's so fucked up out here, y'all. It was a gal at the gas pump. I'm on the other side of the pump. You know, I'm going to be a gentleman. I'm going to go around. Nah, I'm good. The bitch putting the diesel pump thing in there. It's green in the motherfucker. I'm finna try to tell little mama, I just bag up. She wondering why I don't think, but she on that phone. She ain't paying attention. So when I see, I'm finna help her anyway. But then I see it's the green one. I just left her alone. I just sit there and looked at this dumb ass bitch. I say, she thinking something else. I really would just finna be a gentleman in this. And I hate opening the door and they just walk. You go, come on back through here. Let me not hold it for you. Because if I hold the door, it ain't shit to say thank you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm not going to stop being a gentleman because you a bitch. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to stop my situation. I just bring it to their attention. That's all right. You good. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I know it. I know y'all. You ain't got to see it. Thank you. You know, that's just what it is. They don't even know how to accept a man being a man. They think everything is, you know what I'm saying? You got some money? You can pay me? No, I can't do none of that. I know you don't see that on me. I'm asking for something. I thought you owed me something, bitch. You got confused here. You thinking I'm trying to talk? I'm trying to get an understanding when I'm gonna get mine. You know,
straight up.
Say,
It's just like it's just like when rap music. I mean, when not rap music, gangster rap hit the waves hard. You had all these niggas out here pretending to be gangsters, but they didn't know what it exactly entailed to be a gangster. Yes. So now you got all this ho-hop music going on right now, and they done heard the song, but they don't really understand what it entails to get some money out of a man. You see what I'm saying? So you got a big old ball of confusion. You know, I'm a regular patron at the local strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me in either one of them. You know what I mean? Don't matter the race, creed, or color. I'm in that thing, right? And it was a time, like Rock say, where they would come up, you know, with a lot of finesse about themselves. Hey, how you doing? What brings you out tonight? Woo, 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 woo. You know, they knew, you know, they had some. Now, you go into a strip club, they either walk up right up on you, shaking ass right in your face and expect you to throw dollars, or they walk up, want to dance? Nah, bitch, I don't want no dance. You don't even know my name.
I don't even know you.
And it's ridiculous. And it's ridiculous. But they done heard a rap song and they think that's how you get some money. Like she say, back in the day, you at least act like you like this Mr. Earl.
See?
At least act like you like Mr. Earl. And let me break something down to you ladies out there listening. Mr. Earl know you don't like him.
Yes.
He not no motherfucking fool. He know you want some money. He know your bills due.
Yeah, he got that hot 40.
He got it for you.
Hey, Travis Hunter know you don't like him.
Huh?
He don't want you to like it. Shit.
Travis
He just wants you to take this hot 40 and do what you supposed to do.
Go exactly.
It. Listen, man, yes. You forgot that you were talking about that music trust. You forgot when they made them pimp songs and all them niggas got out there thought they was.
Oh,
the
man.
club
Don't leave them
was
niggas
full of
out.
pimps. Please don't. The whole club was full of pimps. Everybody in there. I said, God.
Everybody pimps.
What? No more gangsters. Wasn't no Crips, no blood. Everybody was a pimping on the bench. I said, boy, it's cold. It's cold, boy. What? It was tough times back then. What?
I seen a meme on Instagram the other day say, man, these tracks is different nowadays. It's more pimps than hoes down.
Yeah, God damn. Hey, that's not a lie. I swear that's not a lie.
Trucks, he had something happen, so I'm gonna let him come back in, but we're gonna go and change the subject, so we're gonna go to the next one real quick.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Mute y'all mics.
Did I get kicked out?
Yeah, mute your mic. We're gonna go to the next subject, fam.
Okay.
Kai Cenat make per individual stream? I'm gonna say he makes like $100,000. Okay, it might seem outrageous, but okay. So I'm gonna tell you. We'll see if you're right or wrong. I broke down the numbers. Kai Cenat's tier 1 subscriptions, which means it's $4.99 per month. That's the highest tier you can pay to be a subscriber. This is only his tier 1 subscriptions. Could make him up to $3.6 million per month. Oh wow! He streamed 10 times last month, which means he made $360,000 per stream for 10 times a month. That's ridiculous. I thought he streams like every day. He only does like 10 times a month. He does that once a year, I think. Each stream was about 5 hours long, which means that he's making $72,000 per hour of work.
That's probably one of the highest paid professions of all time.
That's a salary every hour he streams.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, kudos to him. He's absolutely murdering.
That means he is making $1,200 per minute of work.
Okay. Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
It's crazy. I don't even know what to say to that.
My synopsis from all of this is that we need to start streaming. If we could get 5% of that, not even 1% of that money, we would be very happy. How much does Kai Cenat?
I get it, right?
I get it.
It makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all choose the order in which y'all speak, including me. So who want to go first?
Don't matter. One of y'all fellas can go.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'll say this here. Clearly, it is a very lucrative business. It's very lucrative. So, hey, that's amazing that he makes that much money per minute. What was it? Was it $1,200 per minute?
That's what so far. That's what it's gotten to that point.
Oh my God!
Yeah. He's been doing it for over 10 years. So
he's gonna be the first billionaire streamer without a shadow of a doubt. The best thing he did was he's gonna be the first.
You say you doubt it?
Streamer.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
You doubt that?
No.
I mean, look at the rate he's going at. You said 10 years, right?
No, it's been 10 years. It took him 10 years to get to
in COVID.
Get to this point.
He started in COVID. Yeah, he started.
Yeah,
in COVID.
around 10 years. 8 years. He didn't do it. This shit wasn't overnight. He went where this mother. He was like us, like where he started off for years and wasn't even getting 100 people.
Okay.
See, why I say he's gonna be a billionaire is because what he did with the streaming university, how he got all them under his umbrella to get the monetized, but he can do that. He got every streamer that's streaming and took them to a university that he made up with veteran streamers and other streamers, and they was all streaming from one thing. Do you know how much money he was making a minute there? So I'm saying he got with Kevin Hart, and he started. I saw the moves. He endorsed by Nike. He endorsed. I mean, he got every endorsement. The boy's money from T-Mobile on down. So the way they pushing him, and he's staying clean. He's a good cut. They just had him at the music. He's doing awards now. They upping him. He gonna get to the billion. They gonna push him.
He's not gonna be a billionaire off stream. If he does be a billionaire, it's not gonna have shit to do with stream. He's
gonna be the first billionaire streamer.
But he's not. He's not.
Because he's moving. He's moving though.
He is, but he's not gonna be a billionaire. First of all, that ain't a number you could just easily throw out there and say you gonna fuck. Let's get that shit clear. It's only what, maybe 50 in the world. Let's get that shit clear. Secondly,
well, it is a billionaire streamer though.
Probably so.
It's only.
I don't know who he is. I know he's a.
I know
the biggest. But he's not a billionaire yet. He's not a billionaire yet. He's a billionaire streamer as far as billions of views. He is not a billionaire yet, fam. I already checked. He's not a billionaire.
Yeah. That motherfucker there. Google him. He up there. He made that billion. Yep.
Now, Google ain't accurate on that money shit, that network shit. Lil Wayne and the rappers tell that shit ain't true. The stars until that shit ain't accurate, nigga. Nigga, Lil Wayne say shit. Lil Wayne say shit. I Google that shit. I'm like, shit, where the money at?
The cold part about all this, though, I was watching something the other day. They say YouTube is hurting for streamers.
Yes.
It ain't enough streamers.
Well, and here's the thing. It is. It's propaganda. And this is one of the reasons. I actually brung this up for two reasons, twofold. One is I wanted to show y'all and people that it is money in this for those that have a niche. Now, here's the double-edged sword to it, and there's the other end why I brung it up. unfortunately, this is very detrimental to our culture. You want to know why?
Why?
Because everybody want to be the same fucking thing. We all think that we can do the same shit, and we all want to do shit that seem easy. See, you got to think about this. To get on your phone don't cost you nothing. So the problem with this is that now it's just like the NFL. It's just like sports. It's just like the entertainment world. Everybody think they got a chance. You fucking don't. And I don't like it because we will ignore our God-given talent trying to chase something simply because we see it as a mean to an end. That's dangerous, dog. It's dangerous. And knowing, for example, think about it. It's what, at least 100,000 what? Middle schools, right?
That's a lot of.
It's at least 100,000 elementary schools. It's at least 100,000, I say 50,000 high schools. It's only one NFL. Only 177 gonna make it. So think about how out of these hundreds of thousands of kids that spend their whole life relying on their fucking survival for a 177, one out of a 177 chance to make it.
Bigger than that.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, because you only got 177 gonna get chose.
Yeah.
But you got probably 200,000-300,000 college players
applying,
thinking they're gonna make the draft. So think about this. So transfer that to streaming. Woo, that goddamn costing out. I'm finna do it too. I'm gonna be this. Fuck my career. Fuck what else I can do. Fuck what talent I might have that God gave me that I want to do because it ain't gonna make me no millionaire. My problem is that a lot of times our problem is life ain't just about chasing the money.
Huh.
It's not. It's not, dog. It's not. If you follow your purpose and drive, the money, the wife, the kids, the bitches, or whatever it is, all that shit, the success, it come with it. It come with it, dog. And when we don't trust in that, that's when we fail in life. And I can say this from experience. And the crazy part is, I actually did follow my God-given talent, and I still didn't get my 15 minutes of fame. So my point is, it can actually be your God-given talent, and you still might not fucking make it.
Yeah. Is that
So
really your God-given talent?
Huh?
Is that really your God-given talent if you don't make it in it? Or is that your calling or you just feel that?
No, that was my
should you
God-given
make
talent.
it? No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying some people. You know, they think this they God-given talent, but they make it in this, and it's really that God-given talent. I'm just looking at the other side. Could that be it? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you see some rappers didn't make it as rappers, and they doing way better as podcasters, just as an example, because we're on a podcast. You know what I'm trying to say? Then you got some selling burgers, chicken. They doing better with, you know, was this really they calling, or was this they doing better?
I think if they still found success outside of that or because of the rap, then it was their God-given talent. It just was a natural progression.
It was a stepping stone.
Yeah, it was a stepping stone. It was a stepping stone. Here's why I say that, Rich. Here's why I say that. Think about how many times Joe Budden done got asked and offered money to drop another record. he won't do it.
He just said he wanted to
He
rap
won't
again
do it.
too. But he just said he wanted to rap again on this latest.
Oh,
podcast.
okay,
He
yeah.
just said that.
But you
That was
see
crazy
what I'm
as hell.
saying?
Yeah, exactly.
He
peep this.
He's like, no. He said, I'm cool where I'm at. I like this.
Yeah.
He say, I had that. He say, this is me now. You know what I'm saying? D.L. Hughley said something that made a lot of sense. And I don't agree with a lot of shit he said, but he said, you only are what you are when you are that. When you're not that, you're not that. He say, if you're a boxer and you retire, you're an ex-boxer. It's the reason they call you that. You're an ex-athlete. You're an ex this. When you retire, you're an ex-cop. You're not that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is man, we got to be really careful, bro, because now what you're seeing is that we're just becoming slaves to the social media plantation now.
Can I ask you a question, Rod? Is it safe to say that everybody God-given calling is to help one another? You just may do it through music. He may do it through a podcast. He may do it through being a doctor. You may do it doing a boxing coach because you're doing this. You always helping people, even if you're not rapping, if you're helping them box, if you're talking on a podcast. So if your calling is really to talk to the people or give yourself like that, I'm saying, could that be like your calling? Even though, you know, you could switch from podcast and this, and you like, I mean, they doing better over here, but they still really entertaining and talking to the people. It's
I got a good answer for that.
That's a really good point.
I got a good response for that. So here's my point. I ain't quitting my job for this shit.
Okay.
These folks, niggas will not even go get a job.
I got you.
Yo, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Or they'll quit their job.
Okay.
Nah, that's a problem. Because even if a lot of the rappers, think about how many rappers don't want to go get a job. They struggling rappers and don't want to get a job because it's bad. They feel like it don't look good for their head.
Yeah.
But you're staying with your mama. You're staying with your baby mama.
Yeah.
You're struggling.
You ain't bringing nothing to the table.
Ain't bringing nothing to the motherfucking table. You're selling lies on social media, and you putting it all into the rap. You telling the producer to believe in you and wait till the money come, and then you go in his studio and you rap about selling bricks.
See?
The producer want to really slap the shit out your ass.
Say, make it make sense. make that make sense.
It's
but
crazy
yeah,
work.
Man, it's crazy.
Like,
man.
come on, man. So that's what I want. I want the people out there to be careful, bro. You got to be careful with that bullshit because now you got a wave of motherfuckers. They want to be gamers and Twitchers and streamers. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Meanwhile, we ain't got enough plumbers. We ain't got enough IT techs. We ain't got enough scientists. We ain't got enough
lawyers, doctors, all that.
And I'm talking about jobs paying you buku money. We ain't got enough lawyers.
Because motherfuckers are in it. Because motherfuckers are in it for fame and notoriety.
Boom! There you go.
They not in it. They not in it for the money. They in it for the fame. They want to be known. They want to go to the grocery store. And, ooh, ain't you, nigga? Fuck you.
They slaves to attention. Hey, Big Yoga, you just dropped the ball. See, they excuse for doing it is getting to the bag, but it's really for attention.
It's for attention.
To be seen. To be seen.
I'm gonna say this. I can't stand when motherfuckers, and I can't stand how people buy into it. People will judge, people will choose how they value your importance or your influence by if they see how many followers you have. But you know what I tell them? Shit, I know a crackhead with damn near million followers.
See,
followers don't equal dollars, nigga.
See,
I know a crackhead with almost 1 million followers. That shit don't mean nothing.
See,
a crackhead. I'm like, I be like, look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker got damn near 1 million followers. She a crackhead. All she do is crackhead shit.
That's it.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know who you
Say,
talking about.
wait. If she from South Park, I know exactly who you talking about.
But people want to be entertained. That's all this is. See, when they see followers,
That's
it's just
it,
about
man.
entertainment. They like it. They love it.
And guess what? I got an
world.
uncle multi-millionaire, and that nigga don't even have Instagram.
Nothing at all. Won't have shit.
Nigga don't even have no Instagram account. This
Hey,
nigga
look,
multi-millionaire.
Hey, look, man, motherfuckers that's getting that money like that for real, bro. They ain't got time for shit like that, bro.
They don't.
They ain't got time for it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Well, man, say this is another one in the books, man. I think, hey, is it me? I'm just asking. I think this one gonna break.
We did
I
great.
think this gonna give us our biggest numbers for the live stream.
We did great. We did great.
We did good. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, look out YouTube, man. Make sure y'all go like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get these numbers up, baby.
Yes,
If
sir.
y'all hungry, go eat, because I'm about to go eat. You hear me?
Already. You ain't said nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm in that boat right now, too. I ain't
Yes,
gonna
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And also, make sure y'all go to my other channel, Rock's House. Please like and subscribe and comment. Please tune in. Let's get these numbers up, y'all. We need 4,000 watch hours, which is what we're getting. We're actually doing good on that. But we need to get the subscriber count up, y'all. We know y'all be entertained. Y'all be in your seats. Y'all don't really be thinking about because y'all too busy being entertained and laughing and having fun and getting some game. But please subscribe and let's keep it going. You know what I'm talking about? We love y'all. Peace out.
Good night.
Yes, sir.